Facebook doesn't work, whatever. I think YouTube is going to work. Also, I think my computer and the whole browser situation has a hard time doing Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Okay, great. We're on YouTube, but I need the YouTube video. Okay. All right. Never. That's right. Check this screen. Oh, and it seems excessively wide today now. That's okay. Let's move this chair. Hey, let's march. Oh, lamb chop out of the way. I had to sew lamb chop up yesterday. Lamb chop had a hole in the armpit. But now there's no stuffing coming out of lamb chop anymore. Mom sewed him up. Oh, it never fails. Okay, start bringing your arms up a little bit higher. We're gonna do an upper body circuit today. So you can use dumbbells or exercise bands, or the usual substitution if you don't have dumbbells. Okay, step side to side, arms out and in. Kicking over, oops. Of course, I kicked the toy off to the side and it makes a noise and it attracts him back. Whoops. Oh, well, he's being such a good puppy these days. He's really starting to settle in. So I can now do play readings without really worrying about him anymore, because that was not the case in the fall when I got him. Okay, kicks to the back, arms up and down, up and down. Put that there quietly. Kicks to the front. Opposite arm, opposite leg. What's he doing? Is Quarter up there? You can always hear, he's at the door. He can always hear the dogs that go back and forth. He usually goes and plays with them. Okay, start bringing your arms up a little bit higher. All right, bring it in for some squats. We'll just do a few of these. We're not really going to be doing any lower body today besides getting on the floor and getting back up. Oh, keep going with those. Let me just check. What happened? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, we're still going. Great, 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 great. Keep going. Okay. Push-ups. Pick your poison for push-ups. Do a few of these. Or you can be doing them on the ground. We're actually not going to do push-ups in the workout today. You actually could substitute though if you wanted. And just come back up. Some nice, easy body weight, spinal twists. Suck in the belly button. Keep that lower back protected. Some arm circles to the back. Keep your belly button sucked in, ribs are down. And forward. And back again. And forward again. Slow it down. Try to get as wide a range of motion as you can. Okay. Now just do some overhead presses with no weight. So just pretending shoulder press. Get those shoulders warmed up. Move it to the front. Chest press. but really think about squeezing your chest. And now I want you to do a reverse of that. So I want you to think of pulling, like a bent over row, but you're standing straight up and you're just pulling, activating your lats, your back muscles. Don't think too much about squeezing your arms. Think about squeezing your back. Okay, a few more push-ups, however you're doing them, floor, incline, knees, toes, whatever you like. Tight back for these two. Okay, grab a quick water. And we're gonna get started in a few seconds. Okay, first move. On the floor, or if you're using a bench or the couch, we're doing a chest press. So dumbbells, one in each hand, knees are pointing towards the ceiling, feet are on the floor, you're just pressing up with your dumbbells. You could also have one heavy weight in front with two hands. That's your move right now, chest press. Dumbbell chest press. Or if you have a band, you could do this laying down, or you could do this sitting up. You could be in a chair, sitting up, which I could show you because I have a chair right here. So that's your move, chest press. Adjust the band so it isn't too tight, but it isn't too loose either. So what I mean by adjust the band is either choke up or slack it out a little. 5 seconds left, and we're gonna move to a fly. So a chest fly, your arms going out to the side and in. So stay on the ground and just with your dumbbells, move them out to the side or in. And in. So you're down on the ground still, same position with your body, just letting your hands fall out to the side with straight arms with a soft bend in the elbow. Suck the belly button in, keep the low back on the floor. Can't really use one heavy weight for this when you have to use two. So if you don't have two lighter weights, just squeeze real hard. 20 seconds left, and then we're gonna do a combo of those two moves. So you're squeezing the chest, squeezing the chest, squeezing the chest. You could do this with a band. It doesn't really work too much, but because you want to have straight arms. All right, now you're doing chest press, fly. So one of each, press, fly. That's your move. Press, open up for a fly. Bend the elbows for a press, open up for a fly. And if you don't have weights, that's fine. You can just squeeze your muscles. Slow down and squeeze. So that's what you could be doing in the chair too. Pushing, squeeze, squeeze to open, squeeze to close, squeeze. It's like even harder really when you do it that way. If you squeeze as hard as you can. 5 seconds left, and we're going to stand up for a bent over row. 2 seconds. Okay, for bent over row, standing up, slightly bent over, 45-degree angle with your back, belly button tucked in, looking down on the floor, one dumbbell in each hand, bringing the elbows towards the back, sliding them along your torso, close as you can. So elbows are near your body, they're not out to the side, you're doing a narrow row. That's your move. Squeeze those back muscles. If you're using your band, you could be standing on the band and creating the tension that way. If you are in your chair, same idea. You could do this with dumbbells or with the band under the feet still. 13 seconds left. And then after this, we're gonna do a row rear fly combo. So arms are gonna come out to the side again, but you're gonna be standing up this way. 2 seconds. Now you're bringing hands out to the side. I'm gonna drop these because it's too tight. So out to the side again, but now we're working our back instead of our chest. Same position. Squeeze the glutes to activate the glutes. Help support you in this position. Depending on how heavy your weights are, you might have to bend a little bit further over, suck the belly button in. You can also sit down for this one. Oh, sorry, I meant row fly combo. So 1 row, 1 fly. I guess I was just showing you the fly form. So switch it up, row and then a fly. Row, rear fly. If you only have 1 heavy weight for this, you could do the 1 row, drop it, and then just squeeze your back muscles for the fly, because we're moving up a little bit higher to the rhomboids for the rear fly. 2 seconds left, back to the top for chest press for round 2. Okay, back on the ground, chest press, squeeze. You can also do push-ups here instead if your weights are too light. And you need to make it a little bit harder. Oh, I just inhaled something. Or you're using your band for the chest press. You could be sitting in your chair. 25 seconds left. You could do push-ups for this, but for the push-up fly combo, you can't, I mean, the chest press fly combo, you can't really substitute push-ups unless you do a push-up and then roll over onto your back, which is possible. 6 seconds left. Squeeze the chest, but also keep the back muscles tight. Okay, now you're doing your fly. So arms are coming out to the side. Letting the hands fall to the side, bringing them back up, palms are facing each other, out to the side. In your chair, same idea, pressing out, in, forward, out to the side, in. Eight seconds left, and we are going to go to our bent over row. Okay, standing up, bent over row. Did I just switch? I'm so out of it today. Did I just switch in the middle of that circuit? I don't know, I might have. If I did, we'll tap on something at the end. Bent over row. Today's been really weird so far. So weird today. I was outside with him for an hour because he wouldn't potty and I was just waiting it out. And then I come in and I go to make breakfast. Halfway there, 25 seconds left. My egg, I crack it on the pan, but it just like kind of pops all open all over the counter, dripped all over the counter into a drawer. And then I was eating my breakfast and I inhaled a piece of sausage like down the wrong tube and I had to cough and cough and cough. I guess Mercury is going into retrograde soon, so this is the shadow period that started. Okay, row fly. So row, rear fly. Row, I definitely switched that one. Oh well, we'll tack it on at the end. So this is teaching me that I have to start being really careful right now because kind of like accident prone, I guess. So I just have to start getting really present and conscious about what I'm doing. Which is hard to do when you're multitasking teaching a strength training class. 20 seconds left. Row, rear fly. Row, rear fly. Also, these moves are very similar, so that doesn't help. Focus, focus, Tannis, focus. 3 seconds left, and we'll go back to the top for round 3 for the chest press. So laying down on the floor or the bench or the couch, whatever you're using, and chest press towards the ceiling. Or you can do your push-ups here. If you want to do push-ups, or you're in your chair doing your chest press sitting up. So you could substitute push-ups here. "25 seconds left. Or you're using your band. You could do standing with the band too. 5 seconds left, and we'll go to our fly. Okay, so for the fly, you're just opening up. If you're on the ground, same idea, letting your arms fall to the side, hands fall to the side. I think this is where I messed up last round, is that instead of, I did the fly and then I switched it to a press fly before the time was up. Just because my timer here is telling me this. So now we are just doing the fly. And then we'll switch to the press fly combo. Squeeze in the chest. So if you're down on the ground or the couch or the bench, whoa, slippery rug, with your dumbbells. You could do, if you have one heavy dumbbell that you can handle with one arm, you could do a one-handed and then halfway through switch it, or you could switch each time, I guess. That's an option too. I didn't think of that before. Okay, switch it to your chest press fly combo now. So now you're pressing and you're doing a fly, one of each. So same idea, you could have your heavy weight pushed up, one arm to the side, other arm to the side. We have to make do with what we have at home right now. If you do not have access to a gym, press, fly, press, fly. Show you sitting up. 25 seconds left. Press, fly, press, fly. Or you could be standing. It just takes, it puts the tension on different places in the arms when you do the fly. It kind of takes it off of the chest a little bit and puts it in the biceps, which is fine. That's all you got. But you can also do no weight. Okay, rows, just bent over rows. So standing up, standing on your band. If you're using the band, just doing the bent over row. 45-degree angle with the back, not arched, not rounded, nice neutral spine, looking down on the floor a few feet ahead of you. Squeeze the glutes to activate the glutes and support your low back and your upper body. Suck the belly button in, sliding the elbows close to the torso, close to those ribs. 25 seconds left. You could be doing this in your chair, bent over this way, or with your dumbbells, or with no weight at all. 10 seconds left, and we're gonna move to our row rear fly combo. Back on track. 4 seconds left. Just hard to do with a band. So now we're switching to row, rear fly. Row, squeeze the back, rear fly. Dumbbells, row, rear fly. You could do the same idea with the heavy. If you only have one heavy, rowing with one weight and then doing a one arm, switching weight in the other arm just to even it out, if that's what you got going on. Takes a little coordination, but it's possible. Squeeze those glutes, keep that belly button sucked in, support that back. 15 seconds left, and then we will go to the top for round 4. or 5, I don't know, 4, which is our last round. 2 seconds left. All right, back down for the chest press. So if this is your move, chest press, or you're sitting up using the band, or you could be laying on the band also, or using one heavy weight here. 20 seconds left, and then we're gonna switch to our chest press fly combo. 9 seconds. 3 seconds. Okay, now bring your fly into it. So 1 fly, 1 chest press, 1 fly, 1 chest press. So you could be doing this sitting or standing. Fly, chest press, squeeze the chest. And then I skip the fly again. We'll go to a fly right after this. Jeez. Whew, I don't know. Today is like, I need to take a day off or something. Everybody watch out for me. 10 seconds left. And we'll just go to our fly after this. 2 seconds. Okay, just keep the fly now. So if you're on the ground with your dumbbells, just doing your chest fly. Ooh. Watch out, puppy. Squeeze that chest. $30 seconds left. Yeah, 80, 90, 20, and then we have 3 more. Yeah, so we'll tack on another fly at the end. Suck that belly button in. 10 seconds left, and we're gonna come up for our row. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay, stand up, bent over row. So you're standing on your band, or you have your dumbbells by your sides and just rowing. 2-arm dumbbell or 2-arm band row. 45-degree angle with the back. Belly button is tucked in. Sucked in, I should say. Squeeze the glutes. Activate those glutes. Activate those abs. Sliding the elbows close to the torso. $15 seconds left, and we'll move to our row rear fly combo. Five seconds. 2. All right, now switch it up. 1 row, 1 rear fly. Row, rear fly. Row, rear fly. You can also pause at the top of the move if your weights are light and you want to make it harder, which is what I'm doing right now. Slowing the moves down makes the moves harder, makes it feel like you're lifting more weight, which is good because that's what makes you stronger. Progressive overload. 25 seconds left, and then we're gonna go back to 1 last fly, but I think I'll switch it up halfway too to make up for the switch up before. So we'll do 30 and 30. 13 seconds left. 2 seconds. Okay, chest fly. So if you're doing your on the ground, arms are coming out to the side. We'll split this 1 minute into flies. So if you're doing them seated, you're doing them this way. We'll do half this and then we'll do the half combo. And then we'll be even Steven. 5 seconds and we're gonna switch up to our chest fly combo. Okay, so now bring a press into it and then a fly. Press, and then this is it. This is our last circuit. So if you're doing this on the ground, just press, fly. Seven seconds left. Press, fly, press, 2 seconds, done. That went by so fast, even though it was like the same moves. Okay. My weights were so light, I feel like I barely worked out at all. But that's okay, that happens. And today could also be a rest day for me, which it kind of is. So when you're ready, come join me for some stretches. I'll start with our hands behind our back, clasping the hands if you can, bringing them up behind you, suck the belly button in, keep the ribs down, stretching the chest, front of the shoulders, biceps, into the forearms a little. Just move this. If you have a wall to put your hand on, sometimes I like to do a 90-degree angle with my arm here, and then I just turn away. That gets a deeper stretch into the chest and into the shoulders. It helps to have a corner though to put your arm on. Oh, this works out good. We did a lot of chest today. Okay, hands out to the side. We'll get into those biceps a little bit again too, pushing the heels of the hands away from you. Fingertips up to the ceiling, keep the shoulders down, gently move your hands behind you a little bit if you can. So you're here and you're going to here-ish. Stretching the biceps, keep thinking of pushing the heels of the hands away from you and fingertips up to the ceiling and moving your arms behind you. You could also anchor your hand if you can on, and it doesn't have to be super flat, but the flatter it is, the more it gets into the forearms. And then you can turn away that way too, and that stretches a little bit deeper into here. Just be real gentle with that. Sometimes even just putting your hand against, you can feel it and you don't even have to move. Switch hands if you're doing this wall stretch with me. Okay, one arm across the chest. Use the other hand to pull that arm towards you. Stretching into the shoulder and into the back. And just relax this part of your arm. Switch it up, other arm. Arms overhead, stretching up as high as you can go on your tippy toes. Big swan dive down. Shake it out a little, sway your hips side to side, I said gently. And then stop and roll up super slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. One arm above your head, bending the elbow, hand is back here. Using your opposite hand to pull that elbow towards you. We're stretching the tricep and the back of the upper arm. A little bit into the lats and the shoulder here. Switching arms. If you can do a wrist stretch, if your wrists are okay, you can flip one hand so fingers are pointing down. Keep a soft bend in the arm, gently press here, not here. So we're stretching the top of the forearm, nice and gentle. Be really careful, there's a lot of delicate little bones in your wrist. A lot of little joints there. Flip it over, pulling the fingers towards you with your palm facing away. Again, soft bend in the elbow. You don't need to hyperextend here. Stretching this part of the forearm. Other arm. Flipping over. Okay, that's it. We're done. Nice upper body workout today. Thank you for joining me. Next class is Saturday.